Searching for real chocolate. Queen Luna was watching through her telescope. Her eager, inquisitive mind had always longed for knowledge of faraway planets. She taught her star children about various customs of the universe, rewarding them with the best and most unusual sweets brought to her by birds from the edges of the world. The craving for sweets is the only thing that is common to the entire universe. Queen Luna had a famous cosmic candies museum, where the most coveted sweets were the thunderworms, tingly rings, and gummy holes. But there was only one thing missing from her collection: real chocolate. Pure chocolate, when no one in the universe made any more, except maybe on Earth. It first occurred to her when she spotted through her telescope an elderly gentleman with smudges of chocolate above his mouth. Perhaps this might be it, she thought, and summoned her favorite star child. Inko, go get dressed as a boy. You'll be going to Earth. Yay! Exclaimed Inko. He quickly transformed as best as he could and stood before the queen, trying to find real chocolate. You'll know it once you find it, instructed the queen, fixing his ears and showing him the man at the far end of her telescope. This man might know where it is. As soon as Inko arrived on Earth, he rang the door of a big house. The gentleman was very distinguished, well-educated, and wealthy. He had an unpronounceable aristocratic surname, Fun something, but everyone simply called him Mr. Fun. Mr. Fun lived alone. Mrs. Nadalina had already departed a long time ago. Mr. Fun thought the boy was homeless, and being a kind-hearted man, he took the Inko in. He was surprised that the boy had no parents and did not speak very well, and even seemed to glow at times. Inko was helping Mr. Fun, and as soon as he learned to speak, he asked, "Do you know where I might find real chocolate?" "Wish I did, son." Mr. Fun shook his head. "I've promised someone I would find it," said Inko sadly. "Then we better get going right away." Mr. Fun jumped to his feet, packed his things, and locked his house. First, they traveled north. There, chocolate was cold and frozen sugar, which made their tongues tingle. Then they dashed to the east, where chocolate was red and spicy sugar. It made their tummies ache. Western chocolate was sugar mixed with additives and wrapped in rustling paper. It made their teeth ache. In the south, chocolate was melted caramel, which kept slipping through their fingers. And no matter where they went, no one knew where real chocolate could be found. Having returned home and unpacked their suitcases, Mr. Fun raised his finger. "We shall make it here, ourselves." "Yay!" exclaimed Inko. Mr. Fun used his connections and resources, and soon the big house was turned into a real little factory with the best machines in the world. A nice shiny sign was placed on the roof. Now all that was left to do was wait for a while. One day, traveling across the most curious roads and secret remote paths, a bag arrived at their address. A bag of cocoa beans. Mr. Fun and Inko immediately dug their arms elbow deep into the beans. By then, they had already begun to look a lot alike. Then they set to work. They didn't get it right the first time around. Some chocolate bars came out too frozen, while others were either runny, hard, or sticky. But they kept on working, never giving up. When the time was finally right and the moon was round and white, glossy black chocolate came out of the machine. Real chocolate. Mr. Fawn and Inko respectfully tasted peace and felt their stomachs saying thank you. They gobbled up almost the entire bar, getting themselves better dirty in the process. As Mr. Fawn was wiping his face, Inko noticed, "You haven't wiped the chocolate mustache that you always have." Mr. Fawn smiled. "It doesn't matter." Inko had the bird send the chocolate to Queen Luna. Delighted, she quickly drew the dark curtain so that she could taste in the piece. When she closed her eyes and took the first bite, it felt like the universe was saying thank you. On the chocolate wrapping, the queen found a hidden sparkling message. "He is very wise, but I still have a lot to teach him. I will stay with him." The queen understood. The Earthlings really needed star children. Content, she went to her Cosmic Candies Museum and proudly put the chocolate wrapping in a special place, making sure the shiny label was clearly visible. Nadalina.